I'm using a TMC 200R size 14 hook. It's straight eye curved and 3 extra long. The bead in here is a 2.5 millimeter brown tungsten bead. I've wound some thread and slid my bead on top of the thread, glued it with super glue, and brought my thread to the bend of the hook. The thread I'm using is a 70 denier dark brown. Take 2 brown goose biots with the convexed side towards each other. We're going to put these at the bend of the hook. Pinch them. The tail should be about half the length of our fly. They're freakishly long. Make some tight wraps. It's okay if they wrap around the hook shank. We'll take a look at these guys. Now with the convex side towards each other, as we wrap those will begin to fork out. Take some clear microtubing and we're going to mount this on the top of the hook shank. We'll wrap this all the way back to our tail. Then using touching turns, we want to work our way forward and we're going to melt the underlayer of our abdomen. Just about a bead behind the bead is where we're going to stop. And then take our mylar and using touch and turns and put a nice stretch on it. We're going to go around the abdomen. Take some dubbing, and I like this lopside dubbing. It includes a lot of the guard hairs, so it gives us a nice kind of fuzzy look for a thorax. So make a very small rope for our thorax, and we're going to build it up. We want it to be very hard and firm to support our wing case. And we want it to be about the same diameter as the bead. Cut a piece of thin skin just a little bit wider than our bead. Put a little notch in it. Now make it long enough that you can do 2 of these. I'll flip it around. And the other side has notches in it. That way our widths are the same. Now with the side that was against the paper, and I left it on there, put that down. You want it to extend just past where the notch is at the edge of the dubbing. Now I'm going to switch my thread to a 14-aught thread so I have very little collar on this fly. Take a hen hackle feather, and I mean a small hen hackle feather as you can find. We're going to use the base of the feather to tie it in. Now with the shiny side forward, we're going to tie that guy in, 45 degrees across the top. Okay, take your very small hackle pliers, grab a hold of the stem. We're going to get 2 wraps out of this. So 1, and 2, and we'll tie that in. If you don't have the American Hen Hackle, you can certainly use another soft hackle, the regular whiting hen hackle. Now we're going to cut off the top here. And I'm going to tie this in with a couple double half hitches. Okay, we'll start our thread in front. Okay, from our piece we saved earlier, this will extend just past the hackle there. Let's see. Nice. And we'll finish it off with some half hitches. And then you can lightly trim the ends off these hackle if you like. Grab Granny's hat pin here, and we will put just a dab of glue on there. Oops.